Hello YouTube, welcome back. So the electronics are done and hopefully working and fixed of the little red fast car. So we just need a battery. Now we have been using that battery. Now that battery is huge and won't fit, so I've got to make my own. So it's battery making time. So I've got these cell holders. These are 18650 cell holders that I put into a 3 in parallel, 7 in series. So it's a 3P7S pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 S's. That will give us 24-ish volts. That will make this car go fast. We are going to draw a lot of current per cell. So we're probably looking about, I don't know, 10 amps per cell, possibly maximum, which is a lot. And we could have explosions, but hey ho, that's part of the fun of this car, for explosions. And for cells, I've got a load of these battery packs. Each one contains 4 17650s, which you have to cut out of here. There's a BMS on top, which you have to cut out. And we're going to use these to populate our cells. So, and then I've also got tabbing wire that I'm going to solder, not weld when I solder it, because I ain't got a welder and soldering does work. So let's first get a knife and stab these. And stab. See, normally if you do that with a battery, you go fire. Anyway, let me take the plastic off and you'll see what's inside. With the plastic removed, this is what we have. We have 4 cells, welded bus bars at the end, which we're going to remove, and a BMS on top, which we're also going to remove because we don't need safety. This is actually quite a good BMS. It's even got a little temperature sensor there. Ooh, hello. And there's the negative wire there. Actually, no, it's the midpoint of the pack, so we've got some sort of balancing or cell monitoring stuff going on. We've got 2 FETs, 2 MOSFETs down there, something or other there. Yeah, standard, what you'd kind of expect, but we're not interested in any of that. In fact, you can see these cables, look at that. Weird how these powers. I've got positive, negatives, and probably some signal wires or something. But anyway, we're just going to cut the bus bars off, rip the cells out, populate here. So here's our cells removed. So I've cut away the welded terminals on the bus bars, so we can put them in the pack and start populating the pack. And what I've done to cut the bus bars off was literally just prise it off with a pair of cutters. Now you probably shouldn't do this, but I don't do anything properly. And that's what they look like when you cut them off. So I've just literally ripped them off. Yeah, you got to be careful because you don't want to damage the bottom of these too much, because if you bow them you could obviously damage the internal structure. They're only lithium cells. I mean, how dangerous can they be? So here we are. Here's our battery with all the batteries populated and the plastic runners containers on there. So what I've got to do now is put bus bars on. So I'm going to solder bus bars on there, there, and then go link there, link there, link there, link there, so you get them in series. And yes, so far we had no explosions, which is good. And like I say, all I've done is just pull the tabs off, and now I'm going to solder them. Yes, solder. So there's the blobs of solder. These side are easy to solder because they're on the pressure relief valve, so there's less thermal mass. This side, obviously, there's more thermal mass there, but when you touch the cell, it's not even warm, so the heat's probably going straight into the electrolyte, which is boiling it off and making it going to explode. Comments down below, please. And then it's just get the tabbing wire and solder that on. And there we go. There's our tabbing wire on. So that's them 2 cells connected. So I'm going to go and do all of these now, so you don't have to sit and watch me do all this. One thing to note is you've got to be a bit careful on the positive terminals because the outer ring is negative. So I've left the tape on here to give it a little bit of insulation, but this pack isn't meant to be safe. So that's one side soldered where the parallel connections are all made. Now this is where it gets dangerous because these cells are from different packs and might be different voltages, so the voltages between these cells could be different. So we've got to go along here, check the voltages and make sure that they're all within a reasonable figure. So for instance, we're going to measure across cells in the same string, on the same series pair. So between them 2 cells we're getting 0, that is perfect. 0, perfect. Now if I look up here, this cell, them 2 cells, we've got 11 millivolts difference. Now 11 millivolts isn't nothing to worry about, so this is safe to go to bridge. So just go along, make sure there's nothing ridiculous, like you're looking at half a volt or something. But these are all, 11 is the highest, 11 millivolts, so we're fine. So we can quite safely bridge all them. This is where it starts to get really dangerous, so I've started paralleling these up. So I've got a link there, link there, link there. And now I've got to do the other side. And you have to remember, or you have to double check where your links are. Because if I suddenly put a link here, instead of here, I've shorted these 6 cells out. And that will create a short, a fire, and an explosion. So double check where you go before you even attempt to make a connection, because if you put your link wire here or here or here, you're in for a very bad day. So I'm going to go here, here and here, and here we go, one battery pack complete. So it's all taped up, so it's relatively safe. This is not BMS, this is a balancer board, so the battery cells should be balanced. This is the output. There's no, and the output is directly linked to the cells. There's no BMS, and the reason for that is because this car is going to be extraordinarily dangerous. No under voltage, no over voltage, and no over current protection. But it'd be a giggle, wouldn't it? So yeah, very powerful pack with no BMS in a car. Let's see how this goes. Anyway, that's it for now. Comments down below on how dangerous you think this is going to be. And see you next time. Bye for now.